Let's do a main Gundam tier list. I like pretty much all the Gundam, even the ugly ones. It wouldn't be easy. Jump right in and figure this out. Looks like it's very typical tier list. Looks like all the main Gundams are in there. I think this is a good list for us to start. So S is #1 favorite. We go down to F. I'm not gonna rank this by power. It's not a power tier list.
9,000!
Quanta, which one? Definitely not S rank. I can move it later, right? Quanta, I would go with a B. XCS the best looking, and then maybe Double O. Original Gundam. Now I used to like fancy mobile suits with big wings. A or S? It is the OG. It is iconic. So it's gotta be S tier. H1 pay homage to the original Gundam. H2 pay homage to Zeta, and then H3 pay homage to Double Zeta. I'm gonna put it in B right now. I might put all the H in B tier for now. Barbados, definitely not S tier. A tier. It's very different. It was dug up 300 years ago. So yeah, our Barbados is antique. Not as antique as Turn A. All the Barbados would be A tier. Lupus, why would you name something Lupus if this keeps going? I'm gonna end up with everything in A tier. All the H just gotta move down to C tier. Gundam X, what's special about Gundam X? 1996, it almost got canceled. It's not as popular as Gundam Wing. The designs are interesting, iconic with the moon, satellite cannon. It's very close to A for me, but it's gotta be B. It's just not a C. It makes sense to move the Gundam H down to C. So let's F91. First Gundam to have smooth curve. It was gonna be a series, ended up turning into a movie. F91 is gonna be A tier. First small mobile suit. I mean, we're gonna move things around right now. This is a better way to work. The ranking is relative. I think at this point, we might actually have some Fs, which is good. I still like it if it's F. I'm gonna try to be as fair as possible. So, oh, this is the full armor Thunderbolt. It's very ballsy design. The mechanical arms that grabs the shield, A tier. Strike Gundam, A tier. I know it's overdone and the characters are not my favorite. Strike Gundam also started a different trend. Mission pack, fun concept. Shining Gundam, it's unlike anything else. It's totally different. Before G Gundam, everything was Universal Centuries. It's a really good anime. Started the whole offshoot of a non-UC universe. Definitely S tier, easy. Double O, B. Let's rationalize it. Maybe it can move up to A. I think it hovers between A and B. I just don't think it's as good as XCS. XCS A tier. G Gundam, S tier, easy. Looks good. It looked so good when it first came out. Gundam Double X, A tier. But I like Double X. I just don't think it has much impact. Double X should be B tier. I like both their designs very much, but I think their impact are just very low. Victory Gundam, very complex, very good transformation mechanism. Victory Gundam came after F91, and it is also a smaller mobile suit. Sad story. C tier, as much as I like the design. Victory Gundam 2 is gonna be a C tier as well, as much I like it. Maybe we'll move it up later, but we'll see. Astray never had an anime. Has a samurai sword, several color variations, many different mission packs, so A tier. EX, Superior Gundam, extraordinarily superior Gundam. S tier, Katoki Hajime's debut main mobile suit, and also the S Gundam. Came out around the time when Double Zeta came out, so at the time they were really into this very complex transformation mechanism. Zeta Gundam, S tier. Of course, Zeta Gundam historically is actually more important than the RX-78. The first mobile suit that transforms, and there wouldn't be a Gundam series if Zeta Gundam didn't do well. The Zeta type face is iconic. Gundam Double Zeta, interesting story, interesting design, great transformation mechanism. It's gonna be a B tier for now. I'm hovering Double Zeta between A tier and B tier, but narrative is a B tier. Narrative was okay. I liked how it looks. I like the idea how it was a new Gundam prototype. Yeah, I think it's gonna be C. And let's actually move all these down a little bit. Victory Gundam would be C actually. So now we actually have a D tier. That's how it works. Okay, Gundam Mark Two. Yeah, Gundam Mark Two is gonna be A tier. BP01, right? Is it A tier? I'm not sure. I think these guys are B tier. so yeah, let's rearrange it. GP01, GP02, great. So they're B tier for now, and then we move Quanta down to a C tier. It showed up in the movie. It wasn't that special. So then Double X's are in C as well. Narrative is gonna be a D tier. I think this makes sense. We might actually move the H down to F tier. Yeah, H is gonna be F tier, unfortunately. I just think we need to have some E tier. As much as I like Victory, it's gonna be an E tier, right? We need to have some E and F. I don't see any future of Bandai doing any of Gundam H stuff. In fact, I think they're gonna try to disown it. Narrative only has a movie. The characters of Narrative were not that memorable. I like the design, but it's gonna be a D tier. Gundam GP03, S tier. Dendrobium. I know a lot of people like War in Pocket, but I'm not a huge fan of NT1. I don't resonate with the story either. D tier for me. I know a lot of people like it. I just don't understand why people like it. But that's okay. Feel free to like it. Like Gundam Ground Type, A tier. Actually, S tier. EZ8. It's gonna be an A tier. Barbados is gonna move down to B. Actually, C. I think Barbados is gonna be in C. High New Gundam. too fancy. Relative to New Gundam, I think High New Gundam is actually a B. It is a more powerful New Gundam with a symmetrical design, but I think New Gundam definitely S tier just because asymmetrical design. How do you even come up with the fin funnel design? And they have a lot of balls to design something asymmetrical. It is the first asymmetrical Gundam, period. One of the only asymmetrical Gundam, so very ballsy. GP01, I mean GP01 is a C. Unicorn Gundam. Now, where does Unicorn Gundam go? S tier or A tier? They have separated Unicorn mode and Destroy mode. I would say Destroy mode is actually in A. Now, Turn A Gundam. I wanted to put Turn A Gundam in S because Sid Mei, the Blade Runner designer, but I think it's gonna be an A tier. I like the courage in designing something that's so different, but it was a little too different. Crossbone Gundam is gonna be a B. The story wasn't that good. I know the metal build is popular. The MG of Crossbone Gundam is popular. Yuji Hasegawa did not do any of it. It's all thanks to all the other Gundam designers. There's no Wing Zero custom. Both Wing Gundam should be in S tier. I'm trying not to be biased, but Wing Gundam brought in a lot of female audiences, main characters with wings, so I assume that includes the Wing Gundam custom, Endless Waltz, which is not here for some reason. Actually, Wing and Wing Zero gotta be A tier. I don't think it's S tier. Freedom Gundam is B tier. Freedom Gundam, they just took what people like about a main mobile suit and they just put it all in it. They took no risk. People like big wings, so we're gonna give it big wings. People like guns, so we're gonna give it a bunch of guns and shoots out beams everywhere. Destiny Gundam. Tough, right? It hovers between A and B. I think Destiny Gundam is gonna be an A. How do I rationalize this? Why? Why isn't it A? It's gonna be a B. Yeah, Destiny is gonna be a B. Force Impulse did not look good. I know it looks good now, but it wasn't good when it first came out. Banking on the success of a Strike Gundam. Force Impulse did not look good until Master Grade of Force Impulse came out. And after that, all the Force Impulse looked good. Actually, Turn A's gotta be in B. The G-Cell. I like the design, I like the mecha, but it was just completely no relationship with everything else, which makes it an F. Build Strike Gundam, the whole series, just a way for them to reuse the mold. Penelope, huh? A, B, A, B, A, B. Maybe the movie comes out would be different, but B. Kusi Gundam, is it an S tier? No, it's a B tier for me. The new Katoki version, or is it the older Katoki version? Right now it's a B. Maybe in the future we change. Stargazer, it's gonna be a C. It doesn't feel anything special. CB, CBC, gonna be a C. Yeah, Blue Destiny is also a C for me. It was not particularly cool. I know it has an exam system. I don't see any greater purpose for exam system. It's just AI assisted. Yeah, nothing too special in my opinion. Unicorn Gundam, Unicorn mode is gonna be an S tier. When it first came out, they did not show the Destroy mode. For the longest time, they did not explain how the head transforms. You know the horn transforms, but you don't know how the face transforms and how does it fit into such a small head. It just had a lot of mystery and there was a lot of hype. They did not have Wing Zero custom. Wing Zero custom would probably be an S tier. It just had a lot of impact. In the end, we do have some F tiers. The G-Cell is gonna be an F tier. GP01 FB should be in the C tier. GP02 is a B tier, which makes sense. Double Zeta should move up to a B tier. I think that's pretty accurate. Feel free to disagree, but you have to say why. So see you guys next time.